Hey, I'm Taylor Gray,
And I'm Dillon Lane.
and you're on the set of Bucket and Skinner's Epic Adventures.
Ocean Up.
Bucket is a very relatable character, and he's best friends with Skinner. He's in love with Kelly, who's played by Ashley Argota, and a freshman going through high school with all these dreams of becoming popular and winning over his girl, but it never seems to work out for him, and he always seems to run into some obstacles, and how his best friend Skinner helps him get through all these obstacles.
Yeah, and like he said, he has his hopes set pretty high, and I just kind of slide by with having a good time. And as long as Skinner's eating well and having a good time, he's happy. And as long as he's making his friend happy as well. You know, if I can always help Bucket achieve what he wants to achieve, which never happens, then we're both pretty happy.
But together they can achieve anything, really.
Yes.
I'd say we have similarities to our characters.
Yeah,
we
definitely.
both look like our characters, that's for sure.
Yeah, we have the same hair color.
Yeah, same eye color as well.
Yeah.
And same foot size, which was pretty...
It's really weird.
And I was really amazed to find that out.
Yeah. I think my biggest difference between Skinner is he's like an amazing surfer, and I've only surfed a few times. So yeah, I think that's probably one of the biggest differences.
The biggest difference between Buck and I is I never ran into close to as many problems as he did. He comes across everything and something goes wrong, and that didn't really happen to me as much in high school.
Yeah, you pretty much walk around with a target on your back.
Yeah, Bucket is always walking around with the target on his back. We're on our 20th episode.
Yeah, like you said, we're 20 episodes in, and it's been like 7 months now, and it has been the fastest but longest 7 months ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
on set when we're working, it feels like it's forever, and obviously we're having a great time, but it's just gone by so fast.
When you look back, it's like, wow, I feel like we just started.
Yeah, definitely. So in retrospect, it's like, wow, it went by so fast, but you know, in the moment, it feels like it's taken forever.
The days can be long.
But yeah, my favorite episode so far is probably, let's see, Epic.
Mine was musical.
Yeah,
Epic
mine was
musical.
Epic Girls.
Oh, Epic Girls, that was
We
a fun one.
we dressed up like girls to sneak into the hottest party of the year because we're not very cool, so
We
we're
didn't
not
get
allowed.
invited.
Yeah, we weren't invited, so we dressed up like hot girls to get in.
My favorite one was Epic Musical, and it was about, there was a musical at our school, and we all auditioned for different parts, so everyone's playing different things. Dylan was a tree, a ninja, a princess, he was everything, and then, like, Aloe and I were switching between the king, and Kelly was a princess. It was a crazy but fun episode. No, I grew up out here in California, like 15, 20 minutes from the beach, so I've been surfing my whole life. And we went surfing about a month ago, I'd say. Dylan and I went out to Huntington Beach and we went
Glenn
surfing.
came too.
Yeah, Glenn as well.
Yeah, we tore it up, man.
Yeah. We went during like the biggest swell, so it's like the waves were
I think we got
double
torn up.
overhead. They were smashing us. Sometimes we need to do it.
Most time we're very thorough on how we're going to do things. Like if it's something where we're going to get covered in food or it's going to get poured on us, there really is no do-over, because showering, getting your makeup done, changing your wardrobe, getting your hair redone and everything can take, you know, over an hour, sometimes even more than that. And so most of the time we're very sure that it's exactly what needs to happen. That way when it comes down to the moment, no one messes up. But there have been a few occasions that someone's messed up. I'm not going to name any names, but it was Taylor.
I know I didn't do it, right?
No, it wasn't you.
Yeah,
And-
I threw So there's a scene where, I think it was in one of the trailers too, Ashley has sunblock all over that I squirted on her. And then the next part was that Dylan and I think we're smart, so we try and clean her off with our iced tea. Well, right before we dumped the iced tea on her, I guess someone yelled, "Hold," supposedly. I didn't hear that, and I was too caught up in it, so I threw the iced tea all over her. She's covered in iced tea and sunblock, and in the meantime, Dylan's
never
standing
threw
there
mine.
holding it. I was like, dude, you should have thrown that. That's what we're supposed to do in the scene.
And I said,
and
no,
everyone's like,
dude,
what's
you
happening?
shouldn't have thrown it.
Yeah, and I guess they called hold, but they cleaned her off and we did it again.
Yeah, luckily that was one of those things that it wasn't, tea isn't like visible, like where we've had whipped cream all over us, we've had tacos and stuff, so some things that visibly can't be taken back. So yeah, we're just pretty sure that everything's gonna work before we do it. Yeah, actually,
Oh,
some
yeah.
of the food they get, I love.
And like doing a scene yesterday, we were like thirsty going to the scene, so I went back and I grabbed some root beers and I filled up some cups for us. So in the middle of the scene, we're just drinking root beer the whole time.
Or there's a scene where we're playing with jelly beans. We're having to fill up a bag with jelly beans, so every time no one was looking, I just eat jelly beans.
She's told us about it and told us what's to come, and a lot of because we've met most of the people on Nickelodeon now, most other casts, and they've said the same thing, and everyone's been very welcoming and supportive, and I'm just really excited for the unknown because I have no idea what it's going to be like.
Yeah, I wouldn't say nervous at all. I'm not, to be completely honest, I'm not nervous at all. I'm just extremely excited. And like you said, like there's kind of a notion of the unknown. We don't know what to expect, and so it's cool that a lot of people have kind of taken us under their wing, especially Ashley, and kind of guided us and told us what to expect. And yeah, I'm just
can't wait
excited
for people to see it.
Yeah, I'm just excited.
Cannot wait.
It's extremely glamorous, but it's
it can be tiring too. You have those days. Everybody has those days though, no matter what you're doing, where it's just like, man, this is a lot harder than it seems. You're working constantly.
Yeah.
You can't hang out with, like, if you're so used to a normal life, like going to high school and everything, and then you can't hang out with your friends anymore. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, and you know, like you said about working a lot, I think that's the hardest part is we put in some hours that kind of go unknown. Like when you watch a show, you think it's a 30-minute show. It must have only taken, you know, maybe 30 minutes or an hour to do, but we spend a week on each episode and, you know, close to 10 hours every single day.
But it's what we signed up for, and we love
definitely,
doing it.
we love it.
I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Yeah, of course. And I think the glamorous side that most people see is like the red carpet things that we get to do, and
a lot of fun.
some of the premieres and stuff. And those things they're extremely glamorous. Everyone gets to dress up, and they provide hair and makeup, and everyone gets to look nice and talk about their clothes. And so yeah, that's definitely the glamorous.
Gucci, Prada, you know.
Dolce & Gabbana. Did I rhyme?
We just rhymed.
That was awesome.
I'm from California. I've grown up like 20 minutes from LA, so it's like I've been going there for most of my life, but I hadn't done it like in the business as much. So outside, it's just like, I don't know, I was involved in school and a lot of extracurricular activities there and going to the beach a lot. Here it's everyone, there's so many people in LA, seriously, but everyone's really cool and nice.
Yeah. I'm from Arizona, and so I'm not that far from California, but my entire life, my family and I have been commuting back and forth for auditions and jobs that we've gotten. And so I've grown up just kind of having to go from two different states and trying that whole lifestyle. And it's kind of always been like my fairy tale kind of place that I'd always dream about living at one day.
Can I be Prince Charming?
You can be my Prince Charming. But yeah, it's just the place that I always kind of dreamed about. Like that's where I could live one day and make my dreams come true. And I'm finally here, so it's awesome.
I think all of that sounds really cool. I would love everything you just named. I would love to do.
Yep, definitely.
For sure.
Music is pretty much my biggest passion, and so if I can continue making music, and hopefully I can be successful as a musician, that's ultimately what I love to do. But I'd also love to be a director. I've always dreamed about being a director one day. So
I'd love to write too. I really like writing, and
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot of fun.
popsicles for sure. I love popsicles.
Dude, remember Otter Pops?
Dude, Otter Pop. I consider that a popsicle.
Yeah,
Otter Pops.
I could do Otter Pops all day
I
long.
could, you know, like the box of 200 Otter Pops for like $4.
That lasts like 3 days.
Yeah, me and my little brothers wiped that out in at least 3 days.
So good. We have crazy stunts, crazy special effects,
Some pretty cool guest stars.
the best bromance since Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, we just have a really cool original show that I
Yeah.
think a lot of people, especially kids going into middle school or high school, can really relate to, and we just have some awesome times. So,
Well said.
thank you, sir.
So this definitely is not my locker, but I had a stalker in one episode, and she wanted revenge on me because I didn't like date her back when we were younger. So this is her locker, and she has devil horns on all of this, pitchforks. It's pretty crazy. And she used to have a little like doll, voodoo doll right here of me hanging in the locker, which is pretty scary. But yeah, that's not, our lockers are over here. Like this is Dylan's locker, and that's my locker over there.